Yes, sir. What's good, man? It's been a while since I just caught a vibe out here and talked to you guys, man. I'm about to go do a workout. It's your boy, Vacation Time Ryan. I just wanted to have a quick conversation with you guys and get my thoughts on something. Dating and long distance relationships overseas. You can apply this to any country. You could even apply it to if you lived in Florida and she lived in New York. But specifically today, I'm going to talk about the Dominican Republic, only because I have a lot of experience there. I used to live there. That's why I'm going to specifically talk about DR. But maybe you have a girl in Colombia and you could relate. Maybe you have a girl in Las Vegas and you live in Atlanta, whatever. Long distance relationships, but specifically kind of overseas, all right? But today, DR. All right, bet. So I just want to have the conversation, open it up. We could talk about it in the comment section. How I feel about long distance relationships in the Dominican Republic to the United States or to any other country. It could be Canada or maybe you're in Europe. How do I feel? So you have a Dominican girlfriend, you know, maybe you can share your opinions here. So in 2025, how I feel about it right now is, first of all, before we get started, I'll say this. For you to have a girlfriend, even if you're there living with her or if it's long distance, as a man, you should always, always, always thrive to be the best version of yourself. You know, I've been working out, I've been eating healthier, I've been losing weight, and I plan to continue doing so. I found a method that's working for me, and I'm working on my finances. I'm always trying to elevate myself, right? I am single. I do have a different mindset now because of my experiences in the past, but I am single. But so let's say you got a girlfriend, you should be in the gym, you should be having your finances together. You know, there's so many different opinions floating around. Oh, they're gonna cheat on you if you don't live there. Oh, this, that, and the third. Ah, la, 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 la. If you didn't get girls in the States, you're not gonna, whatever. Ray. Every person's situation is different. So it's hard to generalize, but we do generalize. That's just life, right? So here we go. So let's say you got your girl over there. Let's say, because let's be real, there's some guys that visit like 4 times a year and they come, you know, they bring her gifts, they have their romance time and they enjoy it. And they go home, they talk on the phone, and it's still happening every day. Not everyone watches YouTube. Not everyone is a part of the travel community. Some people are getting married and they're gonna bring their partner here, man or woman, you know, it could work the other way around too. You know, so this video is for anybody who can apply it to their own situation and anyone who wants to comment on it. You're always going to be taking a risk in a long distance relationship. It's always going to be a risk, even if a short distance relationship, but there's always going to be a risk. There's always going to be a chance that this person could be lying to you, playing in your face, having another partner. That's always a risk. Do I feel like right now I've seen more like crazy stories of people getting cheated on more than probably in the past? I do think it's elevated a little bit, or maybe I'm just starting to get exposed to it more. Being a YouTuber, you hear a lot of stories. A lot of people reach out, and I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the love, and I appreciate you guys watching the videos. But it happens a lot, man. So you are rolling the dice in a long distance relationship. And some people say, well, Ryan, your wife could live with you and still cheat on you with the pool boy. That's true. That is true. Look, all of these things are true. I'm not saying it's not true. It's just the odds are not in your favor. So this is what I believe. Yes, someone could cheat on you regardless of where you live or what you got going on. But at least if you're there living there, you could at least be getting what you want out of the deal in front of you. Let's say you want to come home to a cooked meal every day. You have your beautiful girl. you wake up to every day. You're not deprived of that enjoyment that you enjoy. Because when you're over here, or when you're in another country, you don't really get to reap the benefits of the relationship. Because as men, we enjoy a lot of, you know, affection and touching and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We enjoy all that stuff. That person can enjoy what you provide, because typically they enjoy a provider. You can still handle stuff, pay all the bills, send money when someone's in trouble. So that person's needs could get met while you're here, but they can't really meet your needs until you go on vacation, until you go visit. So your needs are not being met, you know? Because I don't know a man walking this planet who's like, oh no, I'm happy with just phone conversations. I don't believe that exists. So yeah, we could say, well, anybody could cheat, anybody could lie, anybody could use you for money, even here in the United States or Canada or whatever country. But if I'm gonna take a risk in 2025, it's gonna be where I know I'm getting something out of the deal, direct in effect, every day of my life. Just like how that person, my partner, she would get taken care of. She would get something great out of the deal in me every day of her life. So it's like it's fair. If she decides to go off and cheat, that's on her. That's her loss. But to do it from a distance, in my personal opinion, remember, this is just an opinion. There's no right or wrong answer to this. In my opinion, to do it from a distance, I can't get my needs met. You know, I can't wake up in the morning and say, man, I feel like X, Y, Z with my partner. My partner's in another country, right? So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying, go break up with your partner. I'm not saying that. But maybe someone's single and they're thinking about grabbing a girlfriend or boyfriend in another country. Maybe you could hear this and you could think a little bit deeper. You know, there's good people everywhere in the world. Some people believe they're all scamming, they're all liars, they just want money. Cool, whatever you believe, that's cool, whatever. I'm not here to debate you on that. I'm just here to say, make sure you getting something out of the deal. Me personally, Ryan, I can't do a long distance relationship right now. Why? Because you can't give me what I need from a distance. You can't. It's impossible. You can't fly here. So I can't help you with I can't do one. That's just me though. You might could do one. I did one in my past, and I think I'll give you all the story on that, the full story on that, but that's for another video. I did it already, right? And I'm not saying, ooh, just because it didn't work for me, now I'm salty. No, bro, if you're happy and you're enjoying your long distance relationship, more power to you. And I hope you continue to enjoy it, and I wish you success. All I'm saying is you're rolling the dice. That's it. Now you might roll the dice and you might win. Cool. I'm just saying, me personally, man, I'm gonna make sure at this point in my life, in 2025 and here on out, I'm gonna make sure I get my needs met. So that way, if she do me dirty, I can say, psst, I got what I needed from her. Like, she did what I needed her to do. She helped me build my business over there. Or, you know, I got something out of this human being, you know. But if she cheats on you right now, him or her, and let's say you're living in like Georgia and she's in DR, and you find out and it hurts, it's gonna hurt. Let's say you've been with her like 2 years, you visited her like 5 times, and you find out she had another boyfriend or something, and it hurts a little bit, and you're like, I kind of had a feeling, but now you're like, man, thousands of dollars later, thousands of dollars in trips, gifts, and all of that. And what did you do? What'd you get from the situation? Maybe some enjoyable trips, but those months and months and months where you were at the crib, you know, where you could have just been single and had your mind focused on something else. But see each his own. What do you guys think? Talk about it in the comment section. What's your opinion on long distance relationship? I'm targeting specifically the Dominican Republic for this video. And let me say this, I think the Dominican Republic is a beautiful, amazing country. I love it. I love traveling there. And I do see myself living there, you know, sooner than later. But, you know, tell me what you guys think. So this is not a knock on nobody, or it's just do what's best for you. That's all I'm trying to say. Do what's best for you, man. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna do what's best for them. I hear stories every single day of my life. And it sounds like a broken record being repeated over and over. So what does that tell you? Play the odds. I'm a numbers guy. Play the odds. You know? Play the odds, man. But aside from dating, man, DR is amazing. All right, just be careful. Make things work in your favor. And like I said, what you can do, I think the only thing you can do as a man, no matter where you are in the world, just try your best to level yourself up. And that doesn't mean, if you're physically attractive, if you're Denzel Washington, it doesn't mean she won't cheat on you. It doesn't mean she won't use you. It doesn't mean she won't have another boyfriend. They don't, listen, they're not lacking attraction in no country in the world. So one thing I'm getting tired of hearing people say, I get girls in the States. I get girls in the States. I ain't like these lame dudes. Bro, stop it, brother. Stop it. You're not special. So some people like, well, I don't pay. I go over there. I don't pay like these dudes pay. That's the only way. I ain't like them. Bro, I don't care. I done heard dudes say all that. I'm not even joking. This is a true story. I done heard dudes say all that many times and still get played. Because they go over there thinking that, I'm different, man. I got girls all my life. I'm special. Yeah, you special, all right. She gonna specially cheat on you. Stop playing. I had dudes in my comments, oh, if these are the type of dudes going over there, oh, they don't want, I would kill it over there. Go over there and kill it, big dog. Go over there and kill it, big dog. Go kill it and see what happened to you. Stop playing with me. Y'all dudes gotta stop acting like y'all special, man. I don't care. You could be the best looking dude in the world, bro. The moment you leave that island, she could be with another dude. She needs to pay her bills, and this is no disrespect. It's just, it's survival. It's life. And again, it's no disrespect. I'm just talking to the masses. These things are happening not because you're not attractive. It's happening simple. Her needs got to get met. And you might be sending a little $200 here and there, but it's another person that could be sending another $200, so she could double up on you. You get what I'm saying? You're not special. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of dudes thinking they special, bro. It just, you're not special, but you should thrive to be the best version of yourself. You should be getting the most money you could get. You should be getting in the best shape you can get in. You should want to have knowledge and wisdom and experience. You should want to be a great man. But that should be even when you're single, even when you're alone, even if you don't travel, if you do travel, it shouldn't be just because you're scared to get cheated on. And when you do level up, I could lose all the weight I need to lose and then make all the money I need to make. That's not going to stop me from getting played. I could live with her. She could be pregnant. It doesn't mean you can't get played with. Get what you need to get out of the deal. So that way, if a person play in your face, you could laugh right back at them like, I already knew you was, like, I already had a feeling you could have been for the outside. That's why I got what I needed. Shoot, you helped me build this business. You did this, you did that, you did that. And we depart. I don't got to give you nothing. I don't got to give you half of nothing. I'm good. I got what I needed from you. So when you're able to stand on stand on your 2 feet as a man, and when someone trying to play in your face, you could laugh at them, that's the better feeling. So you ain't played me, you played yourself. You get me? So that's where you want to be when it comes to these relationships, right? So long distance relationship is a topic. So if you are in one, I wish you blessings, I wish you success. Now, if you're thinking about bringing your partner to your country, signing the papers, getting married, and bringing them to your country, because I see this every day too. I see this every day too. Quick little story, true story, facts. There's a dude who got married, I think last year, and his chick was in my DM like on my last trip. And I was like, yeah, let's link up. And she was like, but I just want to let you know, I need some money for my time. I say, how much? She gave me a number, right? And she was down the link, and I didn't link with her because I'm like, man, I ain't paying you, right? But months later, I seen she got married. I'm like, it's not my business, and I don't care. But that could have been me. That's my mind. It could have been me. So I reach out to the brother. I said, hey, listen, man, I don't mean to get in your business. I'm not a hater, but here's screenshots. This is what your fiance was doing. And then I posted it in one of the groups, and a few people was like, oh, I tagged her. I took her down. I said, send me your screenshots. They sent the screenshots of their dealings with the person. I sent this dude all the screenshots. True story. You know what this dude told me? Oh, good editing, dog. You think you slick. LOL. You're probably her ex using a fake page. Stop playing with me. And then he blocked me. I said, you try to help a brother out. And then he's oh, you probably her ex. You're probably some hater. Good editing skills. I started laughing. I said, wow. I sent the brother screenshots, dog. I was like, you see, when you try to help a ninja out, man, I just tell you guys that story to say, man, some people are going to believe what they want to believe, no matter what you tell them. And that's fine. If you like it, I love it, man. I just don't ever want to feel like I could have helped out and I chose not to. So now I kind of mind my business unless you ask for my opinion, because I tried to help people. Or unless you see one of my videos and you take it as, oh, this is useful. All right, that's my way of helping. But that's the story when I try to help somebody. So long distance relationships, you think about bringing your partner to your country. It's just like being in a long distance relationship. It's a risk, but I've seen it work out. I've seen people ride off into the sunset, babies, 10 years. Yeah, my wife is from DR, brought her over, never had an issue. It could work. Yeah, I've seen it work. But I've also seen more than it works. I've seen divorces and people upset, and even 2 kids later, and that person's gone, and they was willing to do whatever they had to do to get to where they needed to get in life. And I don't knock them for that. We as people in a position to do what's best for us, we got to do what's best for us. That's all I'm saying. If you believe in your situation and you're going to bring your partner to your country, I wish you nothing but success, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But would I do it? No, I wouldn't do it. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. But get as much as information, get a lawyer, and if it happens to you, I'm sorry, God bless your heart. All right? So, hey man, anyways, it's your boy Vacation Time with Ryan. I just wanted to give y'all a little talk, and I love the Dominican Republic. I can't wait to go back. Speaking of the Dominican Republic, August 31st, 2025, we are doing an event in Santo Domingo. I think it's gonna be a lot of great brothers there. Hit me up for tickets. You can send me a message on Instagram. Vacation Time with Ryan is my Instagram. You can send me an email, ks905tv@gmail.com. Or if you feel like you can't reach out, you could leave a comment. I could tell you how to reach me, all right? So like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what's your opinion, man. This has been an ongoing conversation for years and years. What do you guys think? Drop your comments. Long distance relationships, should they bring them to their country? Should they do it, period? Is she cheating? What's your opinions, man? It's your boy Vacation Time Ryan. Drop a 100 in the chat if you made it to the end. And if you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you, man. Peace. Oh yeah, speaking of dating, sorry. Before we go, I have dating groups with people from other countries, specifically the country we all love and admire is Dominican Republic, but also some people from Colombia too. And yeah, it's a cool community. So hit me up on how to join that. Peace.